Hello, my name is Lloyd Hatcher. Welcome to Deliverable 7, Using Visual Communications to Deliver a Global Message, Part 2. In this video presentation, I am going to identify and analyze the visual elements of cultural familiarity, semiotics. I'm going to identify and analyze the visual elements of emotional appeal on messages that visually enhance a message to eliminate racial prejudice. Additionally, I'm going to explain how each of those visual elements persuades the U.S. and global viewers in different ways. Unfortunately, racism is an ugly part of many people's ideology around the world. Racism isn't directed to one group of people, but in the U.S., the most familiar form of racism comes between black and white because it's been around since the colonial era. Black and white interaction has grown immensely within the 20th century, and people of all races interacting is culturally familiar nowadays and integrated as a normal part of life. The biggest example of all is President Obama. Semiotics is an investigation into how meaning is created and how meaning is communicated. The meaning of the hands coming together to form a bond of all colors shouts a loud statement. A coming together of people, and yes, different races, but supporting each other. The emotional appeal is people coming together, united as one, and we are to strengthen each other. So far, in the U.S., it persuades its viewers the action, we are one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. For global viewers, it might have a different appeal, such as in England, who have been accepting and more tolerant on this issue than the U.S. has been. For racism is just not an American issue, it's a global issue. The difference comes in cultural familiarity. Soccer is often considered to be a universal language spoken around the world. This universality of the world's most beautiful game. America prides itself on baseball being America's game, and some even would even say football, but soccer is ingrained in cultures around the world, and that's why there's a World Cup and not a World Super Bowl. The semiotics in the handshake is more than emotional appeal, communicating sportsmanship, but it represents the coming together of two races. It's linked to love of the game, but the communion of these two extends into the community. If these two can do it, so can everyone else. Viewers outside of the U.S. will be affected more because of the deep love for the game, and even possibly the players that are represented in the picture. Where in the U.S., soccer doesn't have the same strength as baseball, football, and even basketball does. And the U.S. viewers would mostly disregard it. So for global enhancement, this picture would do best, whereas in America, you can use the other picture or even other players from other sports to enhance the visual message to fight against racial prejudice. Thank you.